Secrets of Silverpine Academy, narrated by Olga Baciu. Author, Lyubimchiki and Olga Baciu. I'm Olga. This book was written with the help of GPT-4. Chapter 6. Crossroads. The chill of the evening was more pronounced as Lily and Ethan found themselves wandering towards the old stone bridge that arched over the calm waters of Silverpine's lake. The festival's warmth was a stark contrast to the cool, contemplative air that enveloped them now, thick with the scent of pine and the distant murmur of the forest. Ethan stopped mid-step, his gaze fixed on the shimmering reflection of the moon on the water. "Lily," he started, his voice hesitant, "after today, after everything we've been through, I've been thinking." Lily turned to face him, her expression mirroring his seriousness. "I know. I've been thinking too. About us, about all of this." She gestured vaguely, encompassing not just the bridge and the water, but the entirety of their shared experiences. They moved to lean against the rough stone railing, the cold seeping through their clothes, forming a tangible connection to the moment. "We're not just students anymore, or friends, or whatever this is between us," Ethan continued, struggling to define the evolving nature of their relationship. "It's like we're being pulled in 100 different directions. We have these powers, these responsibilities," Lily added, her voice soft but firm. "And then there's us," she said, turning to look at him directly, her green eyes reflecting the moonlight. Ethan reached for her hand, the contact grounding. "Exactly. Us. With everything that's happening, I don't want to lose this, whatever it is. But I also know that what we're doing, what we're a part of, it's bigger than both of us." Lily squeezed his hand, her smile bittersweet. "I don't want to lose this either, Ethan. You've become so important to me, more than I could have imagined. But you're right. What we're dealing with, it's important. It's necessary." They stood in silence for a moment, the only sound the gentle lapping of water against the shore and the distant calls of night birds. It was a crossroads, not just of their personal journey, but of their destinies. "So where do we go from here?" Lily finally asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Ethan took a deep breath, his decision clear. "We move forward, together. We embrace who we are and what we're meant to do. We protect Silverpine, and we protect each other." "And us?" Lily's question was laden with the weight of their unspoken fears and hopes. "We make it a part of this journey, not a distraction but a strength. We can be both, guardians and more," Ethan proposed, his voice steadier now. Lily nodded, a sense of resolve washing over her. "Together, then, in all ways." They sealed their pact with a promise to face whatever came their way without yielding to the pressure to choose between their duties and their desires. As they turned to leave the bridge, their steps synchronized, there was a newfound determination in their stride. Tonight, they had chosen their path, fully aware of the challenges, but also of the support they found in each other. It was a commitment to their roles, to Silverpine, and to each other, intertwined irrevocably. As they walked back toward the heart of Silverpine Academy, the pathway illuminated by the soft glow of the moonlight, their conversation shifted towards the practicalities of their newly affirmed roles and relationship. "We'll need to be careful," Ethan said, his voice low, reflecting the seriousness of their situation. "Balancing our duties with us. It's going to take some work, some real effort." Lily nodded, her mind racing with the logistical challenges they would face. "We should start organizing our schedules, making sure we have time not just for training and meetings with the circle, but also for us, just us." Ethan smiled, squeezing her hand. I like the sound of that. Just us time. We're going to need it if we're going to keep our sanity through all this." They laughed together, a moment of lightness in the midst of their heavy commitments. As they neared the dormitory buildings, the silhouette of the academy loomed above them, its ancient stones a reminder of the enduring legacy they were now a part of. "I was thinking," Lily started, pausing to choose her words carefully, "about the grove, about the energy there. Maybe we could use it as a place to train, to strengthen our connection to the ley lines and to each other." Ethan considered this, the strategic part of his mind mapping out the possibilities. "That's a good idea. It's secluded enough to give us privacy and powerful enough to enhance our abilities." They stopped outside the entrance to the dorms, reluctant to end their night together, but aware of the early morning ahead. "Tomorrow, then," Ethan said, "we'll start training, organizing, planning our next steps." "Yes, tomorrow," Lily agreed, her heart both heavy and hopeful. "Ethan, whatever happens, I'm glad you're here with me." Ethan reached out, brushing a stray leaf from her hair, his touch gentle. "And I'm glad you're here with me. No matter what we face it together." With a final squeeze of hands, they parted ways, each stepping into their separate dorms, but carrying with them the shared promise of a future forged together. As Lily climbed the stairs to her room, her thoughts were a mix of anticipation and apprehension. They had made significant decisions tonight, decisions that would shape not just their own lives, but potentially the future of Silverpine itself. She knew the road ahead would be fraught with challenges, both from external threats and internal doubts. But she also knew that with Ethan by her side they could face anything. Their partnership had strengthened, evolving into something profound, rooted in mutual respect and burgeoning love. As she reached her room, Lily took a moment to stand at her window, looking out over the academy grounds bathed in moonlight. Silverpine was more than just a school now. It was their home, their battleground, and their sanctuary. And as she watched the shadows play across the peaceful landscape, she felt a deep, unshakable confidence in the path they had chosen. Together, they would navigate the complexities of their roles, protecting the mystical and the mundane, all while exploring the depth of their connection to each other. With a deep breath, Lily turned from the window, ready to rest and prepare for the dawn of their new beginning.